A very good morning to all students and welcome to my channel Edifly JNEET. Like in previous class, we have discussed about chordates and non-chordates. That is animal kingdom. The entire animal kingdom I have completed. Today we are going to revise the questions on animal kingdom. Like previous discussion, basically you can say, because the students, those are preparing for NEET 2020, the exam was on 13th of September. So you can just come and revise, just see my notes and revise the questions which I am going to discuss today. So let's begin today's class. The first question is, this question came in NEET 2018. Which one of the following animals does not undergo metamorphosis? So what is the meaning of metamorphosis? That is they don't have larval stages. See, metamorphosis में वो होते हैं जो those animals who become adult from the larval stages, because that is they possess the larval stages. But the question comes here is which do not possess larval stages. See, moth, for moth the larval stages is caterpillar. Larva is caterpillar. From caterpillar they'll form moth. Moth is a adult form. And in tunicates, that is tadpole. From tadpole they'll become tunicate, the adult form. See, in earthworm they doesn't have larval stages. So this is the right option, that is this animal does not undergo metamorphosis. Starfish में क्या होता है? I have already told you, Bipinnaria larva. This is the larval stages present in case of starfish. So first question is done. We'll proceed to second question now. Consider the following features. See, the features is organ system level of organization, bilateral symmetry, true coelom and segmentation of body. So see the option. You have to select the three phylum that will show the above features. That is these three features: bilateral symmetry, true coelom with segmentation of body, and the third is organ system and bilateral. These three features. Select the correct one. See, Annelida and Arthropoda, they show these three: organ system, bilateral, true coelom with segmentation of body. But remember, mollusca doesn't show this, because mollusca, see, if mollusca shows organ system, bilateral symmetry, they don't show the segmentation of body. Each and every feature should match the phylum. Mollusca doesn't show segmentation of body. So your option will be D, Annelida, Arthropoda and Chordata. Chordata में सब आते हैं, सारे आते हैं, like Pisces, Amphibia, Reptilia, Aves, Mammalia, वो सारे क्या करते हैं, शो करते हैं, सारे तीनों कैरेक्टरिस्टिक शो करते हैं. लेकिन सिर्फ मोलास्का, जिसमें मोलास्का है, that is cancel. देखो, इसमें मोलास्का है, cancel, this is cancel and this is also cancel. The option is Annelida, Arthropoda, Chordata. Fine. कितना easy है, बस you have to use your brain, just use the logic which I have taught you. Just remember the features, किस में segmentation होता है body में, किस में नहीं होता. Everything I have given you notes. Just revise my notes and just question को उड़ाते चलो. Done. Next, see the next question. So see now next question. Both of the questions came in NEET 2018. See, identify the vertebrate group of animals characterized by crop and gizzard in its digestive system. Options are aves, reptilia, amphibia and osteichthyes. Osteichthyes means species. Osteichthyes and chondrichthyes. Both the classes are from species. See, I have given you in notes the functions of crop and gizzard. What does crop do? Crop helps in the storage of food in case of birds. And gizzard is nothing but that helps in the crushing and grinding of food. What does the birds do? They'll keep small stones in their gizzard that helps them to crush the food that is not crushable in their mouth itself. Done. So your option is aves. Very easy question and very direct questions. Next is this question also came in 2018. Which one of these animals is not a homeotherm? Not a homeotherm means not a warm-blooded animal. Homeotherm का क्या मतलब होता है? Warm-blooded. That means the question asks about which of the following is a cold-blooded animal. Means in the questions, it means that which animals shows the temperature that is cold-blooded animal. See, first is Camelus. Camelus is nothing but the scientific name for camel. So camel belongs to Mammalia. Macropus, this is also an example of Mammalia. This both of them belongs to Mammalia. Psittacula belongs to aves. See, I have told you last two phylum, that is aves and Mammalia, they are warm-blooded animal. But Reptilia, Pisces and Amphibians, these three are cold-blooded animal. Now chelon is nothing but sea turtle, and sea turtle belongs to reptilia, and reptilia are cold-blooded animal. So your option will be chelon. They are cold-blooded animal. Done. So we'll see some more important questions. Now let's see next question. This question came in NEET 2017 and this came in NEET 2016. So see, let's see fifth question. In case of poriferans, the spongosil, ये नाम सुनने के बाद you have to remember this word comes in porifera. Porifera, the first phylum of non-chordates, porifera. So just remind your notes. Spongosil is lined with flagellated cells called flagellated cells. That is the inner lining of the porifera is lined by choanoderm. Three layers are there: pinacoderm, choanoderm, and this choanoderm contains choanocytes. That is, choanocytes is nothing but the flagellated cells that is lined, that is the inner lining of the porifera, and that creates water current. So your option is C. बाकी देखने की जरूरत नहीं है. Your option is choanocytes, C. Next is, which of the following characteristic features always holds true for corresponding group of animals? See, they have given one column and two column. You have to match with the first one whether this characteristics follows the same or not. See, first is viviparous mammalia. See, all the organisms that belongs to chordata are not viviparous. Viviparous means giving birth to the young one. Some are oviparous. Duck-billed platypus, there is always an exception, I tell you. So this is wrong. This is wrong. Possess a mouth with an upper and lower jaw, chordata. In chordata there are 5 phylum: Pisces, Reptilia, Aves, Mammalia and Amphibians. 5. But in case of apes, I told you they don't have upper and lower jaw. So there is always an exception. So in case of apes, they are jawless. So this is also wrong. Next is 3-chambered heart with 1 completely divided ventricle. 3 in reptilia, you have exception, that is kangaroo. Kangaroo has 4-chambered heart. So you can't say that the animals which belong to reptilia, they have 3-chambered heart. They have 4-chambered heart also in case of crocodiles. Next, the option left is D. Cartilaginous endoskeleton is chondrichthyes. Chondrichthyes is pieces. I have told you about the pieces. There are two. We have studied about chondrichthyes and osteichthyes. So in case of chondrichthyes, the skeleton is cartilaginous. That is, they have cartilaginous, and in case of osteichthyes, they have bony skeleton. And in case of chondrichthyes, they have cartilaginous. So your option is D is the right one. Done. So these both of the questions came in NEET 2017 and in 2016. So now let's see next question. This both of the questions came in NEET 2016. Which one of the following characteristics is not shared by birds and animals? That is, characteristics जो birds और animals में common नहीं है. Then breathing using lungs. This is common characteristics both birds and mammals, that is animals. Next is viviparity. Viviparity क्या होता है? Birds में क्या होता है? They are oviparous. Question will be birds and mammals, not animals. Which of the following characteristics is not shared by birds and mammals? See, in case of mammals, they are viviparous, but birds, they are oviparous. They lay eggs. So this is the right answer. Next is warm-blooded. Both birds and mammals, both are warm-blooded in nature. They are warm-blooded animals and they have ossified endoskeleton. Both the 3 options are right. This is the wrong one. That is viviparity. Next question. Which of the following features is not present in the phylum Arthropoda? This is direct question. See, in Arthropoda they have metameric segmentation. So this is the right. They have jointed appendages and they have chitinous endoskeleton. The wrong is Parapodia. Parapodia is seen in Annelida. Phylum Annelida, you just see my notes. Parapodia is seen in Annelida. The characteristic features of Annelida. The rest 3 belongs to Arthropoda. Done. So we'll see next question that come to animal kingdom from previous discussion. So now let's see next question. This is choose the correct statement. This question also came in NEET 2016. See, all mammals are viviparous. All mammals are not viviparous. Some are there, those are oviparous. like mammals में birds आते हैं, birds are oviparous, so this is wrong statement. All cyclostomes do not possess jaws and paired fins. Cyclostomes का मतलब क्या होता है? Jawless. That is, they are jawless and they do not possess jaws, paired fins. So this is the correct statement. The rest two statements also we can see. All reptiles have three-chambered heart. All reptiles doesn't have three-chambered heart because there is an exception for crocodiles, because crocodiles have four-chambered heart. So this is wrong. Next is all pieces of gills covered by an operculum. This is the very basic characteristics of pieces. This is not all pieces doesn't have gills. They have gills but they don't covered by an operculum, because we have discussed about pieces. There are two types, chondric thighs, ostich thighs, na? So this is also wrong. Next you see next question, a jawless fish. Question बहुत बड़ा है, आंसर बहुत सिंपल है. A jawless fish which lay eggs in fresh water, just see the question, and whose ammocytes larva after metamorphosis return to ocean is. सबसे पहले जॉलेस फिश के कहाँ आते थे? जॉलेस फिश हमने अग्नाथा में पढ़ा था. अग्नाथा ना जस्ट सी अग्नाथा. एंड इफ यू हैव डाउट्स I'll give the link in the description box. Just go to the description box and see the classes Agnatha which I have discussed. I have given the notes. Agnatha, they are jawless fish, done, which lay eggs in fresh water, and for their metamorphosis they have to return to the ocean. Now there they have given the example. See, I have given the example for Agnatha, Petromyzon, lamprey. Petromyzon कोई lamprey है, hagfish था. तो इन चारों ऑप्शंस में से क्या होगा? पेट्रोमाइजन होगा. बाकी तीन ऑप्शन इज गलत गलत गलत. पेट्रोमाइजन इज, उसका एग्जांपल लैम्प्रे. लैम्प्रे मैंने डिस्कस किया था, डिफरेंस बिटवीन लैम्प्रे एंड हैगफिश. जस्ट सी माय नोट्स. सो द राइट ऑप्शन इज पेट्रोमाइजन. दिस क्वेश्चन केम इन AIPMT 2015. So done. Now let's see next question. So now let's see next question. This question came in AIPMT 2012 and this in 11. See, a marine cartilaginous fish that can produce electric current. Cartilaginous fish, I have given the example. Electric current कौन produce करता है? Torpedo. ये क्या होता है? Stingray. Poison होता है इसमें, ठीक है. बाकी तो dog fish है. तो direct question. This is direct question. So answer is torpedo. Next is, which one of the following groups of animals is bilateral symmetrical and triploblastic? See, coelenterats क्या होता है? Porifera के बाद coelenterats वो रेडियली सिमेट्रिकल होते हैं. रेडियली सिमेट्रिकल. एस्केलमिंथस में क्या होता है? राउंड वॉर्म्स. राउंड वॉर्म्स, पोरीफेरा, सिलेंट्रेटस, एस्केलमिंथस. एस्केलमिंथस इज नथिंग बट राउंड वॉर्म. सो एस्केलमिंथस दे हैव bilateral symmetrical and they are triploblastic. This is the right answer. Sponges, they are asymmetrical. Next is Ctenophora. Ctenophora is also radially symmetrical. Done. And they are diploblastic, not triploblastic. Only Ascalminthus is triploblastic, and this was the first phylum from where the animal shows bilateral symmetry and triploblastic nature. Done. These two questions came in AIPM 2012 and 11. Let's see next question. Next question tells that which one of the following characters is not a typical class of Mammalia? Which of the not? 7 cervical vertebrae, I told you, atlas and axis, and 3 lumbar and thoracic. About that I have discussed. Just see my notes. Thecodon dentition, this is also there. Alveolar lungs for respiration is there. Only they have 12 pairs of cannulas. Remember, they don't have 10 pairs of cannulas. Frog has 10 pairs of cannulas. Frog, they have 10 pairs. But mammals, I mean the mammalia, that is humans, they have 10 pairs of cannulas. The animal with bilateral symmetry at young stage and radial pentamerous symmetry in adult stage belongs to phylum. Because see, during the larval form they show radial symmetry, and during adult stage they show radial symmetry, and during the larval stage they show bilateral symmetry, and this is nothing but Echinodermata. The Echinodermata shows this kind of body symmetry, both radial and bilateral symmetry. Done. So this was 2 questions that came in AIPM 2011. Now we'll see next question. See, next question is, the canal system is the characteristic of which phylum? Canal system, this is direct question. Echinoderms, Helminthus, coelentrates and sponges. The answer is sponges. In sponges I have shown you the canal system, like flow chart of canal system. Just see my notes. नोट्स देख लेना आप लोग. Just go to porifera and then you'll get my notes. True coelom is the space lying between the alimentary canal and body wall and closed by layers of. Asking, देखो true coelom क्या था? ऐसा था ना? Body wall था, alimentary था. There is a space between body wall and alimentary canal that is known as coelom, true coelom. And true coelom is lined by mesoderm on both the sides. मेजोडर्म मैंने डायग्राम भी दिखाया है. आप मेरा एकदम फर्स्ट चैप्टर एनिमल किंगडम बेसिक्स ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन, जस्ट सी दैट नोट्स, यू विल गेट देयर दैट सीलम इज लाइंड विद मेजोडर्म ऑन बोथ द साइड्स. सो दिस 2 क्वेश्चन केम इन AIPM 2012. So now let's see next question. The next question says is the long bones are hollow and connected by air passage. They are the characteristics of long bones. These are nothing but pneumatic bones, and these are present basically in aves that helps them in flying. Due to this air passage, this helps them this because their body feels weight, and that's the reason they can fly. So the option is aves. Correct answer is aves. Next question. Cycon belongs to a group of animals which are best described as cycon multicellular with gastrovascular system. मल्टीसेलुलर हैविंग टिश्यू ऑर्गेनाइजेशन तो होता नहीं है, बॉडी कैविटी नहीं होता है. यूनिसेलुलर, दे आर नॉट यूनिसेलुलर. द ऑप्शन इज मल्टीसेलुलर विदाउट एनी टिश्यू ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. दे आर एसेलुलर. That is their body plan is aggregate type of body plan. They are multicellular but tissue organization is absent. Remember in porifera, because we have studied after Aschelminthus that porifera cylinders they don't have tissue level organization. Aschelminthus and or from Platyhelminthes, the advanced form of organisms, they show tissue level organization. So the option 18D is best described as this. Cycon means example of porifera. पोरीफेरा का बहुत कॉमन एग्जाम्पल है साइकन. इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट्स जस्ट सी माई नोट्स ऑफ पोरीफेरा एनिमल किंगडम. सो नाउ लेट्स सी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. ए कॉमन कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ ऑल वर्टिब्रेट्स. देखो प्रेजेंस ऑफ स्कल, ऑल वर्टिब्रेट्स दे हैव स्कल, विदाउट स्कल देयर इज नथिंग. ठीक है. डिविजन ऑफ बॉडी इनटू हेड, नेक, ट्रंक एंड टेल. सम वर्टिब्रेट्स may not possess tail, so this is wrong. Presence of 2 pairs of functional appendages. No, this is not the character features of all vertebrates. Some have, some doesn't have. Next is body is covered with an exoskeleton. It's exoskeleton. This is also not a common features of all the vertebrates because there is always an exception. But skull, presence of skull is very important for all the vertebrates. So the right option is presence of skull. Next question, see, match the column 1 with column 2 and these are the codes for the question. You have to match the following. Family क्या होता है? Mastidae. Order क्या होता है? Diptera. This arthropoda का सारा phylum, arthropoda का ही class, phylum and everything is given. Class क्या होता है? Insecta. Phylum क्या होता है? Arthropoda. You have to match the following and see the codes. For A, it's 3. Family is Mucidae, B order is Diptera, class is Insecta and phylum is Arthropoda. This question came in NEET 2016 and this came in AIPMT 1994 I guess. Yeah. So this is all about Animal Kingdom. I have discussed most probable questions that used to come in the exams. Like there are many more questions. If you practice, you'll get to know about Animal Kingdom. But I have discussed this type of question used to come in the exam. Question will come from the example. If you are revising my notes, see the examples because the question always comes from the example. Important characteristics about the body segmentation, about the body symmetry, everything you have to see. Just revise once and you'll get to know which type of questions used to come in the exam. So with this, I have completed Animal Kingdom. All most probable questions that used to come in the exam, that is a NEET exams, I have done today. 20 questions I have discussed. If you have any doubts on Animal Kingdom or rest of the chapters which I have discussed, you can WhatsApp me, you can mail me, you can comment me in the comment section, whatever be the mode of communication, you can contact me. If you have any doubts, I am happy to help you. So thank you so much.